Right now, there's a very serious housing crisis in San Mateo County.
The number of housing units being built hasn't kept pace at all with the number of jobs and office space that's opened up in the area.
Which means it's very hard for tenants, particularly low-income tenants, to find a place to live here.
It can be very difficult to find any housing at all in the area, forcing them to move a great distance and often have to change jobs as a result of the eviction.
And what we're seeing is a lot of landlords taking advantage of that.
The landlord gave me a 30 days notice because she don't want babies in the house, and my daughter was pregnant at the time, 8 months pregnant.
And when that happens, organizations like Community Legal Services are there to help. They're there to help people who aren't sure what to do when they're faced with this legal action, and I'm lucky to be able to volunteer with this organization.
Community Legal Services provides a weekly settlement conference clinic at the court to help tenants who are facing eviction.
Yeah, when I went to court, I have the help of 3 great lawyers.
Davis Polk was the first law firm to step up and volunteer with us on a monthly basis.
Carlos was actually my very first client with Community Legal Services.
I remember that his daughter was pregnant.
And really didn't have any other options in the area.
My granddaughter born in a hotel because we don't have a place to live until I rent an apartment.
It was a situation where the landlord had not followed all of the legal requirements.
He don't want to fix the heater, and when I ask them to fix something, they tell me that they go fix it when I move out.
They were facing eviction from their apartment, and the landlord also claimed that they owed back rent, so owed quite a sizable amount of money in back rent.
My son is still a little upset because now he can't graduate in his school where he attended for 5 years.
In a case where a tenant is unrepresented, the likely result would have been an eviction order would have been entered against him. He would have had only 5 days to move out, and a huge money judgment for the rent his landlord was claiming would have been entered in the court. But because the attorneys from Davis Polk were there working for him,
we were able to obtain additional time for Carlos and his daughter to move out. We were also able to get the landlord to agree to waive the back rent and to actually pay Carlos and his daughter $1,500 to move out.
I have to say thank you very much for your help. Without them, I don't know where I'd be right now.
We see every eviction case in San Mateo County at the clinic, and without volunteers committed like the attorneys of Davis Polk, it would not be possible for us to serve every client that we see.
So I think that the important thing to remember is that it's not just about the impact on the individual, but it's about the impact on their support structure, whether that's family, friends, or the state. And every time you evict somebody, you're putting a greater strain on the community around them. And that's why it's so important to safeguard the right to housing and the right not to be evicted unjustly.